Quality Signs and Designs, 775-537-5575.
I think it's going really well. I've had people volunteering that have been helping, certainly a lot more than last time, and have good interactions with the voters. We've put out some good campaign material, and so I'm optimistic, and I hope everyone gets out there and votes, regardless of who they're supporting. And I think that we've come a long way in the last 4 years. Right. Well, first, I think that my approach is one that it's not the traditional let's put together a bunch of statistics and talk about that. What I want to do with a criminal case, especially a serious case, is look at not what the actual statutes or laws say at first. Initially, look at what was the harm that was done, who suffered, what did they suffer, and then based on that, what's the appropriate punishment. And then the third thing is, how strong is the evidence? Animal cruelty is another area where we really clamp down. My predecessor didn't believe in prosecuting those as felonies. I do. We've sent people to prison, and I try to send out a press release to remind people that if you're going to torture an animal in Nye County and we find out about it, it's going to go bad. There's going to be a lot of changes in this election, and I think that we've had a lot of success on a lot of cases working with some of the detectives in the sheriff's office, and that's something that I want to build on. And I think that, we'll see what happens. There's an election over at that office as well. The proudest moment that I've had in office was probably, of all things, going to a wedding. Now you might say, well, what does that have to do with being DA? And I'll be happy to tell you. We had a case where a child was murdered, and obviously the family was devastated beyond belief. We took care of business. We worked very closely with them, and after the verdict, it was amazing. One of the relatives came out to visit, and there's a cliche about a weight being lifted off someone, but that was the first time I could ever look at someone and see that. Like a completely different person, smiling, happy, and they're always going to be devastated, but I think they got some closure, and they know that their family member, their loved one, wasn't forgotten. Someone in that family got married a couple months after the sentencing, and they invited me and 4 other people in the office who worked on the case. They had a picture of her when they took the photos, so that she was part of it, and that really made a difference for those people, and that to me is kind of the gold standard, and it makes a lot of the tougher parts of the job worthwhile. We have a website. It's CA4DA, the number 4, ca4da.com, and then the campaign phone number is 775-277-0347.